Class 3 Computer. Class 3 Computer. Today we are going to learn about more tools in MS Paint. Today we are going to learn about more tools in MS Paint. In class 2, you have already done MS Paint, right? You know how to open MS Paint, how to draw in MS Paint, how to color in MS Paint. Now we will learn about more tools in that. Knowing more tools, copying and pasting a picture in MS Paint, rotating the picture and resize the picture. Okay, so we are going to learn all the extra things over here. Okay, and we will revise hardware and software. We will revise hardware and software today. Okay, so to make everything clear to you all. A very good day to my dear students. I hope you all are good in health. Stay safe and stay in home. So let's get started with the chapter. More tools in MS Paint. More tools in MS Paint. So MS Paint, that is Microsoft Paint. Okay. So MS Paint, what is a MS Paint? If anyone asks. MS Paint is a basic graphic program. It is a basic graphic program that is used to draw. It is used to edit and color pictures on the screen. So you can edit, you can draw, you can color the pictures in the screen. MS Paint is a graphic program that is used to draw, edit and color pictures on the screen. Knowing more tools in MS Paint. There are some tools which we will know about it. Okay. That is Pentagon, Color Picker, Select, Text, Magnifier. So what are the tools that we will learn today? That is Pentagon tools, Color Picker tools, Select tool, Text tool and Magnifier tool. So these are the tools we are going to learn today. Okay. Pentagon tool. Pentagon tool. This tool helps us to draw pentagon shapes. Now you have seen there are many shapes present in the shape group in the home tab. If you select the home tab, you will see there are many shapes in the group. Okay, so like from there is a pentagon tool. If we select pentagon tool, we can draw pentagon. Pentagon means 5 sides. The side, the image which is having a 5 side is known as pentagon tool. Okay, so now there are many types of tool. You can draw circle, star, rectangle, square, everything you can draw with the help of the shape group. Now over here we are being motivating to draw pentagon tool. So this tool helps us to draw pentagon shape. It is present under shapes group. It is present under shape group. What are the steps to draw the pentagon tool? The steps to use the pentagon tool are. The steps to use to draw the pentagon tools are. Now while you are using the mouse, use the mouse to select the pentagon shape from the shapes group. Now use the mouse to select the pentagon tool from the shape group. Okay. Then click on the drawing area. Now white area is your drawing area. You have to click it, and when you are dragging the pointer, you can see a pentagon is drawn. If you drag it small, the pentagon will be small. If you drag it big, the pentagon will be big. How much bigger you want, you can draw it. So what are the steps to draw a pentagon? Use the mouse to select the pentagon shape from the shapes group. Then you have to click on the drawing area and you have to drag the pointer to form that shape. You can select any color, you can draw with any color you want. Okay. Now color picker tool. Now what is the color picker tool? This is one thing that is new to you. So pay attention and see what is color picker tool. The color picker tool helps to select the exact color and is used to sample and match colors in a picture. So the color picker tools helps to select the exact color and it is used to sample and match colors in a picture. So there are two pictures. In one picture you have drawn, see over here, one in one picture, picture A and picture B. In picture A, it has done purple color. Now with the help of a color picker tool, we can just match it and we can put exact same purple color in the second flower. So it is present under tools group. It is present under tools group. Now look at the pictures A and picture B. In picture A has purple petals. Picture A has a purple petals. Now if picture B is to be colored in exactly the same way as picture A, if picture B is to be colored exactly same way as picture A, we need to use the color picker tool. Now what are the steps to use the color picker tool? The steps to use the color picker tools are: click the color picker tool. Click the color picker tool. Take the color picker tool and click on the colored petals in picture A. You have to just take the color picker tool and you have to need to bring the color picker tool in picture A and you have to click it on it. The color picker will identify the particular shade that is used. The color picker tool will identify the particular shade that has been used. Now click on the fill with color tool. Now you have to click on with fill with color tool. Click once on the area that needs to be colored. Click on the area that needs to be colored, that is flower petals in picture B. That picture B, you have to click it over there. The area to be colored will be filled with the selected color. The area will be filled with the selected color. Exactly same color will be there with the help of the color picker tool. Select tool. Select tool. Now what is the need of a select tool? You can understand with the help of the name only. Select means we are going to select something. Now what are the steps to select tool? The select tool is used to select an entire drawing or a part of a drawing. If you want to select an entire drawing or a part of a drawing, you need to use the select tool. It is present under the image group. It is present under the image group. What are the steps to use the select tool? The steps to use the select tools are: click the select tool. You are going to first click the select tool. Click and drag the mouse on the drawing area where you want to select it. You have to click it and drag it over the picture. A dotted rectangle will appear. You can see in the picture a dotted rectangle has been appeared around the stars. So this symbolizes that the tool has been selected. If it has came, it means that the tool has been selected. The area inside the dotted shape, gets selected. Okay, so what are the steps to what are the steps to use the select tools? That are: click the select tool, click and drag the mouse on the drawing area. A dotted rectangle appears. The area inside the dotted shape gets selected. Text tool. Text tool. The text tool allows us to type text. The text tools allows us to type text. Now if I want to type any text in this MS Paint, I need to use the text tool. So what does a text tool do? The text tool allows us to type text. It is present under the tools group. It is present under the tools group. The steps to use the text tools are, just click the text tool, click the text tool, click on the desired place in the drawing area to type. You have to just click on the desired place in the drawing area to type. A dotted box will appear. Type the text using the keyboard. You will type the text, anything you can type. You want to type your school's name, you want to type your name, you can type it. To change the style and the size of the text, select the text. To change the style and the size of the text, you have to select the text. Click the font style from the font family. Click the font style from the font family and font size. A drop down menu appears. Now if you want to change the style, you can change it. You want to change the size, you can change it. There are many styles which you want to change. Then select the desired style, font style and size. The text appears with the selected style and size. So see, using a text tool you can write like this: welcome to e-learning. Okay, happy learning, welcome to e-learning. This is an example by which you can do anything, you can type anything in it. Tech fact. Tech facts. The font family and font size are called text formatting tools. The font family and font size are called the text formatting tool. Magnifier tool. Magnifier tool. Now magnify means you can see the image in a big size. Okay, this is the use of a magnifier. Now see, the magnifier tool is used to see a close-up view of a picture. The magnifier tool is used to see a close-up view of a picture. It is present under the tools group. It is present under the tools group. The steps to use the magnifier tools are, what are the steps to use the magnifier tools? Click the magnifier tool. Click the magnifier tool. Click on the desired area to be magnified. Which area you want to magnify, you have to click the desired area. The area will be zoomed for closer view. The area will be zoomed for a closer view. So click the magnifier tool, click on the desired area to magnify. The area will be zoomed for closer view. Now what is the another way to get a close-up view? Is that with the help of zoom in and zoom out, you can do that. The another way to get a close-up view is with the help of zoom in and zoom out. If you do zoom in, means it will be a bigger image, and if you do zoom out, it will be coming to the back to the original size. Copying and pasting a picture. Copying and pasting a picture. The copy option, see the symbol, provides the duplicate of the object. The copy option, see the symbol, provides the duplicate of the object. And the paste option, see the symbol, would make the part of reappear. The paste option, this would make the part reappear. Now what are the steps that we use to copy and paste option? Click the select tool to select the part to be copied. Click the select tool to select the parts that want to be copied in a drawing. Okay, then click the copy tool from the clipboard group under the home tab. You have to click the copy tool from the clipboard group under the home tab. Click in the drawing area. You have to click in the drawing area, and the paste tool, you have to click the paste tool, and the drawing has been pasted. So the steps to use copy and paste options are: click the select tool to select the part to be copied in a drawing. Click the copy tool from the clipboard group under the home tab. Click in the drawing area and click the paste tool. The picture will be pasted. You can see in this picture using copy and paste feature. Simply remember, Ctrl+C is the keyboard option to copy, and Ctrl+V is the keyboard option to paste. Ctrl+C is the keyboard option to copy, and Ctrl+V is the keyboard option to paste. Rotating the picture. We can rotate a picture in any direction using the rotate tool. We can rotate a picture in any direction with the help of a rotate tool. Now what are the steps to rotate? The steps to rotate is that use the select tool to select the pictures to be rotated. Use the select tool to select the picture to be rotated. After that, what? Click the rotate tool from the image group. You have to click the rotate tool from the image. See, you can see over here the before rotating and after rotating what happens. Okay. Then a drop down menu with rotate option appear. A drop down menu with the rotate option appear. Select and click the desired rotation where you want to rotate, left, right, up, down, where you want to rotate. You can select that and the pictures get selected. So you can see over here the image. Before rotating it was straight. After rotating it has inverted. Okay. It changes. So this happens by using the rotation option, that is rotating the picture. Resize the picture. Resize the picture. The size of the picture can be changed using the resize tool. See the image, what is the symbol of resize? The resize of a picture can be changed using the resize tool. Okay, after resizing what happens? It can be, means what does the resize means? Resize means the picture can be changed to the bigger one or it can be changed to the smaller part. Okay, so what are the steps to use the resize tool? The steps to use the resize tool are use the select tool. Use the select tool to select the picture to change its size. Okay, then click the resize tool from the image group. A dialog box will appear. Then click the resize tool from the image group. A dialog box will appear. Then change the values in the horizontal and vertical boxes under the resize option. You are going to change the values in the horizontal and vertical boxes under the resize option and click OK button. The size of the picture changes. The size of the picture changes. Simply remember. Simply remember. So the symbol, see this symbol is in a drawing helps to move the picture. This type of a plus sign symbol in drawing helps to move the picture. Let us revise what are the points we have learned. That is, in MS Paint is a basic program, graphic program that is used to draw, edit and color pictures on the screen. The color picker tool helps to select the exact color. It is also used to sample and match colors in a picture. The select tool is used to select an entire drawing or a part of a drawing. The text tool allows us to type. The magnify tool is used to see a closer view of a picture. We can rotate a picture in any direction using the rotate tool. We can rotate a picture in any direction using the rotate tool. Now let us do some following exercise, that is fill in the blanks. Number 1, that is fill in the blanks. The dash tool allows us to type text. The dash tool allows us to type text. The text tools allows us to type text. Number 2. The dash tool is shaped like a dropper. The dash tool is shaped like a dropper. The color picker tool. Dash are the shortcut keys to paste. CTRL-V are the shortcut keys to paste. We can dash a picture in any direction. We can rotate a picture in any direction. Number B, match the following tools to the correct actions. Match the following tools to the correct actions. You have to match it. Number C, name the tools marked in this picture. Name the tools marked in this picture. There are 4 places given. 1, 2, 3. So you are going to name accordingly that. Choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Number 1, identify the circle tool in the picture. So which tool is this? This is the text tool. Number 2, identify the circle tool in the picture. So this is a dropper, that is a color picker tool. Now answer the following questions by your own. What is the function of color picker tool? What is the function of a color picker tool? Number 2, what is the use of the select tool? What is the use of the select tool? Number 3, Can we change the style of text in Paint program? Can we change the style in the text in the Paint program? Number 4. How can we magnify a picture? How can we magnify a picture? Now let's revise the chapter Hardware and Software, and this chapter you are going to go through the chapter very well. Read the chapter line by line so that any confusion, any sort of problem does not comes. Go through the chapter well. Hardware and software. Let us revise the important points that we have already done in the chapter briefly. So, hardware refers to the physical parts of a computer. Hardware refers to the physical parts of a computer. A software is a set of instructions given to a computer to do a particular task. A software is a set of instructions given to the computer to do a particular task. There are two types of software present in the computer. There are two types of a software present in the computer. That are system software and application software. System software and application software. System software controls the overall functions of a computer. System software controls overall functions of a computer. Operating system is an example of a system software. Operating system is an example of a system software. Application software is used to do a specific task. Application software is used to do specific tasks. So these were the points that only we have done in our chapter. So let us revise some question answers. Previously you have done the question answers by your own. So today I am going to discuss all the question answers with you all. The very first question is, what is a software? What is a software? A software is a set of instructions given to the computer to do a particular task. A software is a set of instructions given to the computer to do a particular task. Number 2. What is a system software? Give example. What is a system software? Give example. System software is a software. System software is a software which controls the overall functions. Which controls the overall functions of a computer. System software is a software which controls the overall functions of a computer. Example is operating system. Example is operating system. Number 3. What is an application software? What is an application software? Give an example. Give an example. Application software is a software. Application software is a software which is used to do specific tasks on the computer. Which is used to do specific tasks on the computer. Examples are word processors like Notepad, WordPad and MS Word. In your book many other examples are given. If you want you can write that also. I have just given one example. So application software is a software which is used to do specific tasks on the computer. Examples are word processors like Notepad, WordPad and MS Word. Number 4. What is the main function of operating system? What is the main function of operating system? The main function of operating system is that it helps the computer to function properly. The main function of operating system is that it helps the computer to function properly. Number 5. What is a scanner? What is a scanner? A scanner is a device. A scanner is a device that captures and scans printed text or photographs into digital form in a computer. That captures and scans printed text or photographs into digital form into a computer. A scanner is a device that captures and scans printed text or photographs into digital form in a computer. Number 6. Name two input devices. Name two input devices. So when name is asked, you are going to just write down the names. You're not going to write the full sentence that this and this are the names of the input devices. When name is asked, you are just going to write only the names. Okay. So name two input devices, that is keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse. Number 7. Name two output devices. Name two output devices. Monitor and printer. Monitor and printer. Name two storage devices. Name two storage devices. That is CD and DVD. CD and DVD. Go through the chapters very well. Okay, you are going through the chapters from line to line and go through the chapters not only one time, read the chapter 2 to 3 times so that there is not a single confusion in your mind, and whatever question is asked you can give it easily. Till then, thank you.